Happy almost New Year.
Yeah. How was your Christmas? Good, bro?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Good to see you. What's up, guys? We're in the DDHQ. I'm going to talk to him about boring business stuff. Then we'll get on with the vlog. I gotta clean the roof of this car to get off any debris or dirt, surface dirt that's currently sitting on the vinyl. We're gonna install, for the second time, a set of C-sucker board rack suction cups with the bar and put a ski box back on the Lambo. I am in the process of having it fabricated to sit over the back of the engine right here, which is what I considered position 2 when I did my pull with you guys. But that requires fabrication. It's a bunch of work, measuring, cutting, test fitting, refitting, yada yada. So in the meantime, we're just gonna use the suction cups because it didn't look that bad. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect, but it'll hold gear to go up the mountain, which is the intention of having snow tires on a Lamborghini. Do a reinstall. I'll walk you guys through just how simple it is to use these C-sucker suction cups for mounting anything from bikes, snowboards, surfboards, whatever you want, to pretty much whatever vehicle you have. So step 1, pull this stuff out. There's some tools in here that we can use. Throw those up there. So these are the 2 bars, and then these are the suction cups. We're gonna want to take, obviously, the covers off the suction cups. So this is gonna be 1. So the 2 suction cups that are together like this go on the front, and then you have some singles for the back. That's a spare. We're looking for, there we go. See how it's got the hardware attached to the very top? And then this one doesn't. They always give you a spare suction cup, which is really cool. Rear setup right here. Now we need the bars. So just want to move this, take this foam off, because we're gonna have the ski box directly attached to this bar. Ta-da! So that's all we need. Let's go ahead and open this up. They send you some, tethers to strap everything like your boards down to the board rack. We don't need those. Then you've got your hardware right here. Allen key, wrench, and Dave's favorite, lube. Why do you send lube? I don't know. I've never read the instructions as to what this is for. So that's all our hardware. Some washers, some nuts, some bolts. Doesn't get more straightforward than that. Feels like there's lube on those already. So watch how straightforward this assembly is. I'm holding a camera, so I'm gonna do this one-handed. One goes there. So that's it. See how those just slide in like that? After that, we're just gonna take one of these, simply washer on the end, grab one of our nuts. Time for our tools they supplied us with to tighten these down, and then we'll move on to the front ones. I've just gone ahead and removed again the other foam from the bar. That's all I want. Like that. The next step will be just finding the right location for these on the roof. You can see how, as the roof has a curvature to it, like this, we want to find a place where the bars are even, but it's going to create the most level and also low furthest back position for the box on this car. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll throw on a time lapse so you guys don't have to sit here for 20 minutes of that kind of work, but we'll just get right to it. So you guys can see they are on there now. A couple of bolts and nuts later. I've positioned them kind of to where I remember I had them from before, but I'm sure this is gonna take a bit of shimmying around because there's the position of the suction cups and the brackets and then the mounts here. And then on the inside of the ski box, the rails that clip on to the bars, they actually have functionality and adjustability as well. So I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit. Let's go and see if I can't pick up the ski box without A, pulling my back muscle out of, you know what I mean? Like pulling a muscle on my back, and B, dropping it and damaging the box, or C, dropping it on the car and damaging the car. Pretty light, but it's not like, I couldn't pick that up with one arm without it being really awkward. So these are the clamps that grab onto the bars. Believe it or not, when I had the ski box come off on the road, what could I do to spice things up? The speed rating on the Sea Sucker, they said, is don't go over 70 miles per hour. But how fast could it go? I think there's only one way to find out. There you have it, 250 with a ski box only held on by suction cups. Well, 175 did the trick, ripped it right off. Shit. Look at that. So what broke was the actual ski box. It was actually these plastic arms that failed, not the bars or the suction cups. Unbelievable at 175 miles an hour. So this plastic piece here is what broke. And when you look at it, it's really not that much holding it on. So I'm sure, as well as also fabricating something for this to fit over the back of the car, over the engine bay, I'm sure if we got rid of those and made it a more fixed position, like put a bar inside or something so that it wasn't just being held on by these plastic arms, I could probably get the ski box up to 200 miles an hour, which I definitely want to try. As stupid as that is. It's like a goal now, 200 miles an hour. Doing that in a car, let alone a car with a ski box, I mean, goals. I have to be the first to do it. I want to keep the front facing this way so I can put it right onto the car. Let's see here. They always say bend at the knees with ease. Don't use your back. Use my head a little bit. So we gotta shimmy and move some things around here. So like I said, on the inside of here, let me show you. So on the inside of the box, they have a bunch of adjustability. So we're gonna have to move some stuff around, slide it around, find the perfect positioning so that the ski box is as far back over the engine bay as possible, even though it's still being suction cup mounted to the roof for now. See, it's on rails, so we can loosen this one bolt right here. And look, they slide back and forth. So that is controlling this. So we're gonna go for putting the front sliders as far, would it be, forward as possible. And trying to get the ski box as far back so it's locked out in the front. The reason is if these are as far forward as possible, that means I can slide the box all the way back and it's gonna catch as far much to the front of this as possible, keeping it level still, keep that in mind. And then you'll have the least amount of overhang over the windshield and you have the most amount of the box coming up over the back of the engine. The same with the rears, put them as far forward as possible. haven't fastened anything down. I really just want to line things up. Right there. See, that's what I love about the sea suckers. Just break the seal, move it up, suction it, secured. Does that look even now? Like, does it look level? I still gotta get it to where, there. Now that looks pretty level. And I think that's as far back as I'm gonna get it for now. Okay, I'm sure I'm getting some hate comments right now in the comment box. I know there's better positions. Listen, we're working on it. But I gotta go up the mountain in the meantime. I have to. I gotta make some crazy mountain snowboard adventure vlogs in the Huracan. It's got snow tires on it. It's good to go. I think I've broken everything I can break on this car to clear out anything that it's gonna, fingers crossed that I just said that, knock on wood. Let's find some real wood. Get some wood, hold on. Is that real wood? Looks like real wood. It's one of Oliver's awards or trophies from racing. It's as good as it's gonna get for now. And it can carry my gear, I'm pumped. Let's try to secure this down, lock the inside of it firmly in place, and we'll take another look, see how we feel about it. This is always a challenging part. So follow that up the center of the ski box. We're doing pretty good. Let's secure the front. Secure. We got that one in, that, and that. Woo! Getting warm in here. Hot. Yes, nailed it. Finito, got it on. Looks good. I mean, for what it is, looks perfectly fine. We're gonna head up the mountain actually really soon. First week of January, we're heading up. I'm gonna take this thing. We're bringing everybody in our office and all the kids and all the families. So it's gonna be a great time. It's probably gonna be a little hectic, a little bit of mayhem. I have something I wanna share with you guys right now that's on my desk. I really try to do my part and give back whatever I can, whether I donate my time, donate my car, or donate some money. And there's a story that came across my desk that's really touching, and I want to share it with you guys. And it's with the Children's Wish Foundation. They've worked with me a couple of years ago when I had an idea in my head where I wanted to do a Secret Santa and do up the Ferrari 458 at the time, like a reindeer, and bring Santa out and give out toys to sick kids in the hospital.
We are here at Victoria General Hospital. We're out near Janice Place, and we've got Santa in the Rudolph Ferrari here. He was giving out some gifts to the kids that are staying at BGH right now, or Janice Place, as well as outpatient families and our Wish families here on the island all came out. It was all organized by our supporter Damon, who runs Daily Driven Exotic. He's a big Children's Wish supporter. Children's Wish is a Canadian wish granting organization, and our mandate is essentially to grant the most heartfelt wish of Canadian children aged 3 to 17 who are facing a high-risk, life-threatening illness. We've been granting wishes in Canada for 30 years. We've granted over 23,000 wishes in that time.
And that's how I met them, Children's Wish Foundation. Hey guys, I need you to focus on me for 2 seconds. Thank you. Yeah, I promise, 2 minutes. They reached out to me just recently with a very amazing and yet sad story. And this is how it goes. We'd like to introduce you to the king and the wish that gave rise to his kingdom. A former athlete, Jaden Strauss of Edmonton, recently faced his toughest opponent yet. Stage 4, I believe this is pronounced rhabdomyosarcoma. It's a form of cancer. I looked it up. It attacks the soft tissue and connective tissue in the human body. So things like muscles, tendons, and your bones. Very sadly, Jaden passed away this past November, but hoped King J would be his most grand goodbye. What came of this is his wish through Children's Wish was to have have his own basketball sneaker made. He loves basketball. And so he wanted all the great things of all the basketball sneakers he had combined into one, and they fulfilled that for him. And through that wish and putting on those sneakers and lacing them up, he walked for the very first time in months. And then decided what a great wish it would be to be able to grant further wishes to other sick kids. And so they designed this King J clothing apparel line that is super trendy. It's like streetwear, it's sweaters, tees, I believe onesies, and they have this amazing graphic on them of a shoelace going around. I have what was sent to me, a piece of their clothing, and I look forward to opening this. We'll open it together. You can go and buy one of these articles of clothing, and the money's gonna get donated to making other children's wishes come true. And you can do that right here at kingj.org. I'll make sure to link this in the description, you guys. And look at what you get. You get these really, really nice, proper, like, oh wow, this is really good quality. Check it out, you guys. I got my King J sweater on. It's super soft. I love the design. Go to kingj.org, pick one up, support the foundation, you guys. This is gonna help other kids with life-threatening illnesses. These wishes really do work wonders. It's amazing what everybody like Jennifer and the people at Children's Wish Foundation do. By the way, Jaden's wish was their 25th thousandth. That's incredible. So tomorrow's a great adventure. It actually, ironically, is completely in alignment with what we're talking about. It's not a child, it's a gentleman who's battling a very serious life-threatening illness. One of his wishes was to go for a ride in a supercar. He didn't reach out to me, his very good friend Eric did. I've spoken to him, amazing gentleman. He's actually one of our pilots in our Canadian Air Force. Thank you for your service, Eric. Thanks for chatting with me. But we're gonna put your buddy Kevin in this car. I'm going to meet Kevin and his sister tomorrow. I'm super excited. I set something special up with my friends at Lamborghini Vancouver. Big shout out to them. They have a big heart as well. So Natalie, Asgar, Patrick, Robert, the whole team there. I don't want to tell anybody too much because in case, you know, Kevin, you're watching my vlogs, I'm coming tomorrow. I don't want to give away what the surprise is. So for now, I'm just going to clean up here, head home, and we'll continue the vlog back at my house. I smell dinner. Smells good. I'm starving. Smells so good in here. Mmm, food. Hi, Presley. So what do we got? What do we got? I'm so hungry. Oh, mmm. Ooh, yum. You always make the best soups, and then stuff for a BLT, right? BLT and soup. Soup and sandwich night at the Fryer. Keep your little mitts off of my spoon. Now watch this though, Presley. Listen to this sandwich. This is an amazing sandwich we have. Listen.
You got it on your beard.
Mm-hmm. That homemade BLT is one of the best I've had in a long time. Wifey went and bought like really fresh sourdough bread, and now I'm on to soup. And the soup is like so delicious.
Nelly beans, kale, red wine, shallots.
And I like the soup too.
Someone's a little fan of the camera. Who would that be? I haven't had a high five from my press. Oh, we need a punch? Give me a hard.
No.
Give me a good smack. Yes!
Let's do this. Okay, this is good.
Oh, we had like a combo thing. Kid's making up her own handshakes with. I'm off to Dave's house for the night. It's a lot closer to the ferry, and we're catching a really early ferry to head over to Vancouver to meet with this guy. to fulfill his wish of driving in a Lamborghini. I'm super pumped. I gotta jump in the car. I have an hour-and-a-half drive over to Dave's. We're catching a 6:20 ferry. We have a reservation for it, which means you have to be there at least 30 minutes early. So we need to be up at 5, drive over to the ferry, be there about 5:30-ish. It's gonna be an early one. I might need a few more of these in the morning, or some really strong coffee. Put some heat in the engine, fire this thing up, and we'll be on our way. Quick check of the suction cups, guys. This is the first time I've had the ski box back on the car, and I really want to just double check all the pressure on the suction cups. So that one's good, that one's solid, that one's fine. A lot more snow up here. We're on the Summit Pass. It's called the Malahat. Got a totem right there. Pit stop over. Gotta get back on the road. Just passing through Duncan. Just passed through Ladysmith. Entering the bustling metropolis of Nanaimo. City center. Wow, we made pretty good time getting up here. Not bad at all. I'm out of windshield washer fluid, so I gotta steal this for a minute. This is my room.
Yeah.
Casa de Coulter. I got a snuggle buddy. It's a little hairy.
He's got one eye.
That's alright.
Hair sucks because I only have that.
How you doing?
So.
You got a haircut. Look at you. You look spiffy. Alright guys, we're gonna grab a beer, start the editing process. Smash that subscribe button. Throw me a thumbs up on this video. If you guys want any DDE merch, hang in there. 2 more, I almost went like this. 2 more weeks. That'd be 1. 2 more weeks, we'll have DDE hats back in the store. Right now we got tees, we've got lanyards and keychains. Go and pick something up. Link in the description. Thanks for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be back tomorrow with some more epic adventures. Peace.